Welcome to Cover Crunch, your go-to channel for all things related to car insurance, consumer rights, and more. In today's video, we are going to dive deep into the top 3 reasons why car insurance claims are commonly rejected by insurance providers, based on insights from the Financial Ombudsman Service (FOS). It is important to know why claims get denied, so you can avoid these pitfalls and protect yourself when you need your insurance the most. Keep watching until the end to gain a better understanding of how to ensure your claim is processed smoothly. The first major reason claims get rejected is due to insufficient or incorrect documentation. Insurance companies require clear and accurate information to process your claim, and failure to provide this can result in a denial. This can include things like missing police reports, incomplete claim forms, or even missing vehicle details such as the make and model. If you fail to submit the correct documents, the insurance provider may consider your claim invalid. That's why it's crucial to double-check your documentation before submitting it. Make sure to keep copies of everything for your records. Another significant reason for claim rejection involves policy exclusions. Every car insurance policy comes with specific terms and conditions, and some scenarios are not covered under certain circumstances. Common exclusions can include damage caused while driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, using the vehicle for commercial purposes when the policy only covers personal use, or even driving without a valid driver's license. Understanding these exclusions when you purchase your insurance policy is essential, as it can prevent disappointment when you make a claim later. Always read your policy thoroughly to avoid any surprises. The third reason is when the insurance company believes that the policyholder was in breach of their policy terms and conditions. For example, if you fail to maintain your car properly, such as neglecting regular servicing or ignoring repair needs, the insurer might argue that the damage or accident could have been avoided if proper maintenance had been carried out. In such cases, the insurance provider might reject your claim on the grounds that you did not take reasonable care of the vehicle, and therefore, you are not entitled to compensation. Regular car maintenance is not just for safety, but also for protecting your insurance coverage. A fourth issue that could result in claim rejection is when there is evidence of fraud or dishonesty. If the insurer believes that the accident or damage was staged, or if you provide false information during the claim process, they have every right to reject your claim. This is not only a breach of the terms of your policy, but could also lead to legal consequences. Insurance companies take fraud seriously, so it's vital that you provide truthful and accurate information when making a claim. Always be honest and transparent about the details surrounding the incident or damage. Another reason why claims get rejected is related to the timing of the claim. Insurance policies usually require that claims be reported within a specific period of time after the incident occurs. For example, if you get into an accident, some policies may require you to report it within 24 hours, while others may allow up to 48 hours. Failing to report the incident within the allotted time can result in your claim being rejected. Therefore, it is critical to act quickly and report accidents or damage to your insurer as soon as possible to avoid any issues with timing. When it comes to third-party claims, the insurance company may reject your claim if they determine that the accident or damage was not caused by the other party's negligence or fault. In other words, if you are trying to claim damages from a third party, but the insurer concludes that you were primarily at fault for the incident, they may deny your claim. It's essential to have clear evidence that the other party was indeed at fault, such as eyewitness reports, dashcam footage, or police statements. Without proof of the third party's responsibility, your claim may not be successful. Some claims are rejected due to the vehicle being used in ways not covered by the policy. If you are involved in an accident while using your car for purposes outside of your policy's terms, like using a personal vehicle for commercial purposes, the insurance company may deny your claim. This is particularly relevant for drivers who use their car for ride-sharing services like Uber or Lyft, which may not be covered under a standard personal policy. To avoid this, always check whether your policy covers such activities or if you need to purchase additional coverage for them. A more subtle reason for claim rejection arises from not meeting the terms regarding the ownership of the car. For instance, if you are driving a vehicle that is not registered in your name, or if you are not listed as the main driver on the policy, the insurance company may reject your claim. This is why it's important to make sure that all the details on your policy, including who owns and drives the car, are accurate. If there's any doubt or confusion, contact your insurer to clarify and update the details before it becomes an issue. In some cases, claims are rejected due to misunderstandings or lack of communication between the policyholder and the insurer. For example, if you fail to notify your insurer about a change in circumstances such as moving house or switching jobs, the insurer may deny your claim based on the information you provided during the policy setup. Always keep your insurer informed about any changes that could impact your coverage. This includes changes in your address, vehicle use, or even adding or removing drivers. Insurance claims can also be rejected if you fail to cooperate with the insurer's investigation process. After filing a claim, your insurer may request additional information or even an inspection of your vehicle. If you don't provide the necessary documents or deny access to your car for assessment, the insurer may consider your claim invalid. Cooperation is key to ensuring your claim is processed properly. Respond to requests from your insurer in a timely and transparent manner to avoid delays or rejection. It is also important to keep in mind that some insurers will reject claims if they believe the damages or losses were avoidable. For example, if you re-involved in an accident but the insurer determines that you were driving recklessly or speeding at the time of the incident, they may argue that the damage was preventable. Similarly, if your car was stolen but you didn't take proper security measures like locking your car or using an immobilizer, the insurer might reject your claim. Always ensure that you are taking appropriate precautions to protect your vehicle and yourself. Claims can also be rejected if the damage falls under an exclusion listed in the small print of your policy. For instance, certain natural disasters like floods or earthquakes may not be covered under standard car insurance policies. If your car is damaged due to such an event, your insurer may refuse to pay for the repairs. This is why it's vital to check what exactly is covered by your policy and, if necessary, consider additional coverage for specific risks such as natural disasters, vandalism, or theft. When submitting a claim for vehicle damage, insurers typically require that you provide a clear and accurate description of how the incident occurred. If your statement is inconsistent with evidence or witness accounts, the insurer may have grounds to reject the claim. Additionally, any attempt to exaggerate or misrepresent the details of the event can lead to serious consequences. It is important to remain honest and clear about the facts when filing your claim to avoid complications down the line. Another factor that can influence whether your claim is accepted or rejected is whether your insurance policy is still valid at the time of the incident. If you have missed payments or your policy has expired, the insurer may argue that you are not covered at the time of the incident. To avoid this, always make sure your premiums are paid on time and that your policy is active when you need it the most. If there are any issues with your payments, address them immediately with your insurer. One reason insurance claims are rejected is if there is a discrepancy between the type of coverage you have and the damages you are trying to claim for. For example, if your car insurance only covers third-party liability, but you try to claim for damage to your own vehicle, the claim will be denied. It's essential to know exactly what your coverage entails so you don't run into this issue. If you need comprehensive coverage or additional protection, make sure to upgrade your policy accordingly. Another reason for claim rejection involves policy lapses, where the car owner fails to renew their insurance coverage on time. If there is a lapse in coverage, even for a short period, the insurance company may reject your claim if an accident occurs during that time. To prevent this, always keep track of your renewal dates and make sure your policy is continuously active. Setting reminders for renewals can help ensure you're always covered when you need it. Additionally, if an insurance company determines that you were involved in an accident while driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, they will reject your claim. Most car insurance policies specifically exclude coverage for accidents caused by impairment. In such cases, not only will your claim be denied, but you may also face legal consequences. Always ensure you are sober and fit to drive to avoid putting yourself and others at risk, as well as jeopardizing your insurance coverage. Finally, always remember that if you feel your claim has been wrongly rejected, you have the right to challenge the decision. The Financial Ombudsman Service is an independent body that helps resolve disputes between consumers and insurers. If you believe that your insurer has acted unfairly or incorrectly, you can escalate the issue to them for a thorough review. Make sure to keep all relevant documents and communication records handy to support your case. Thanks for watching the video. If you found this information helpful, please make sure to subscribe to Cover Crunch and like the video. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We are always here to help you navigate the complex world of car insurance.